Alright everyone, here's an overview of the Saddlemen step-up seat. It's for the Indian Scout Rogue 60. So the reason I got this seat is the same as anybody else would, for comfort and also a passenger occasionally. So the actual Indian seat is pretty comfortable. It's just after about 45 minutes it seems to bottom out. Like the regular foam padding in it just kind of gives out on it. Short rides it's not bad, but long rides you might want to look into a better seat, and this one's pretty good, I'd say. It's got a gel core in it on top of foam. It's probably why it'll last a little longer for ride time. I opted for gel core in the passenger portion of it too. It was like $45 more, but it's worth it, I think. I mean, when you first get the seat, it's pretty stiff. I was kind of alarming. I was wondering if I'd made the wrong choice, but it just takes time to break it in, and I'm sure you'll love it. This is actually the gripper version. You can get different versions. They got one where there's the X pattern down in this portion or up in here, or you can get the tuck and roll version where you can put that just on the lumbar, or just up here, or just down there, or all three. But they didn't seem to have a plain version, so I ended up grabbing this gripper version, which it's fine. The material is a little weird at first. You wonder if it's gonna give out in the sun, or like, but it's really not bad stuff. It seems to be doing good. I was kind of worried about like stitching down here when I first got it, but once you break it in, everything just seats and it looks better. This is on the website. It's called like Whisper Black. I mean, it looks pretty black to me. I mean, there it is compared to the leather on the Viking bag. I think overall it's best for the money, this type of seat. You know, you can get custom stitched colors, and you can get the Saddlemen logo a different color, and the different options they offer are pretty good. It just goes in right through them. You got to take this piece off here. And actually, there's these little rubber pieces that go on here. You can see you got to remove. It says to remove the whole thing, but I didn't really want to take the whole thing off, so I actually tucked the rest of it in there. You just got to be careful to make sure when you tuck this other portion in, not to get in the way of the wiring for the lights. Same thing on this side. It just looked funny with that one hole in that one with nothing there, so I kept part of them in there. Yeah, just be aware that the wiring will go. You can see the wire right there on that. It goes underneath up and into there. And you got to make sure it doesn't pinch. The wire could pinch. Under this bolt, there's some tight spaces, and back behind here is kind of tight. So, and tucking that in with everything else makes it even more tight. So, got to be careful with that. But it looks a lot better if you just leave that part in. But yeah, the seat overall, it looks great on the bike, and it rides great, feels great. Passenger didn't complain. They don't really ride that often, but now one thing is for sure is this thing cooks in the sun. You got this parked outside for a while and in the direct sun, it's gonna cook your buns. So be aware of that. What else? Oh yeah, when you're searching this for this seat on the website, I wouldn't even bother typing in Scout Rogue 60 if you got a 60. Just type in Scout Rogue. It's the same fitting, same bolt pattern, no big deal. But when you just search 60, you don't get as many options. For some reason, on their website, the brown seats are the only ones that come up when you search for a 60. So, but yeah, I can definitely recommend it. It's a lower price than some of the other ones out there, like Mustang and Corbin, and it's definitely comfortable. It makes the bike feel even better, I believe, than the Indian seat. The Indian seat was kind of tight. Definitely recommended. All right, everyone, take it easy.